Nick Saban provided positive injury updates on two players previously thought to be lost for the season when he appeared on his weekly radio show Thursday. Outside linebackers Christian Miller, biceps, and Terrell Lewis, elbow, sustained what were expected to be season-ending injuries in Alabama's season opener against Florida State. But based on Saban's comments at Baumhauer's Victory Grill, he left the door open for both of the pass rushers to possibly return before the end of the Crimson Tide season. "Look, they had pretty serious injuries, both guys. Both guys are doing extremely well," Saban said. "And we leave it completely up to the medical staff every time somebody's injured as to what the protocol is for when they can come back. And these injuries were probably 2.5 to 3 month sort of healing time injuries, so that means maybe sometime this month or at the end of this month they might say these guys are medically cleared to start to participate again. Which means they could start practicing, but it may take them a while before they ever could play." Less than 2 weeks after sustaining the injury against FSU, Miller's father said there was a chance the redshirt junior could return to the field for the SEC championship game should Alabama reach the postseason event for a fourth straight season. And both he and Lewis have been out of the slings they sported on the sideline earlier this year for some time. But the possibility of that remains a long shot, as Saban said. "I think you also have to take into consideration, which I would meet with their families, as both guys would be able to have a medical redshirt this year," Saban said. "So, from a career standpoint, the players should always have input as to whether he thinks that's beneficial to his future or is not for them to come back and play in 1 or 2 games down the road. Until that happens, I don't think it's worth discussing." Former walk-on Jamie Mosley has stepped in for Miller and Lewis. The 2017 SEC championship game will take place Saturday, December 2nd, in Atlanta. Both players sustained their injuries on Saturday, September 2nd. In the meantime, however, Alabama will host LSU on November 4th before traveling to Mississippi State on November 11th, hosting Mercer on November 18th in its home finale and closing out the regular season on the road at Auburn on November 25th.